Always lovely to talk to Shane Filan. This is a massive week for Shane Filan because, everybody will know you from Westlife and whatever. But now, Shane's a big week for him because he's brought out this album. This is a solo album. This is You and Me, that the album's called. And I suppose there you are now on your own. I suppose you're flying without wings now.
I am, yeah. Well, I got 2 wings either side of me here, so it's not too bad. But yeah,
they're like Virgin Air hostesses, aren't they?
Aren't we? It's also over there. Yeah.
But it's a massive week for me. Yeah, the album's out, so obviously it's kind of, 9 months I've been making the album, 8 months making the album. So to finally get to this week is like, but it's great, it's exciting.
But this is tailor-made for you. I know you're scared, I know you're excited about it all at the same time, but when you look at the theatre tours, and you're going to have a theatre tour next year.
Next February and March,
Yeah, and you look at these venues, and the way you play the guitar, don't you?
A little bit, yeah, but not much, no, but it's mainly just, I have a new 5-piece band, though, they're amazing.
So is it a whole different sound, or how are you representing yourself now?
Yeah, it is. It's a bit more country, a bit more folk. It's pop music, but it's just, country music is what I love. Folk music, obviously, being Irish is kind of in me, so yeah, it's my favorite
so we're going to hear a single. This is your first single from the album, and this is called?
The first single is Everything to Me, the second single is About You, so I don't know which one you're playing.
And which one are we playing? About You, we're playing the second one first.
Oh, cool, okay.
Okay, About, cool. Don't know why, but anyway, here it is, About You.
Some days you don't feel beautiful, some days you want to change it all. I answer with a question mark, I love you just the way you are. I change myself, you ask me to, but there's one thing that I could not do. No, I wouldn't change a thing about you.
About you.
Oh, we like that, yeah.
I think, and you're very listenable too. There's no doubt.
Thank you, Amy.
But you are very listenable.
You have that on your poster. You're very listenable too.
Yeah, but I suppose the nervousness for you is that whatever you've done in the past, obviously most of the hits you've been associated with have been cover versions. So there's a bit of safety in that.
Some of the, half of them probably, yeah.
So this is your own stuff?
Yeah, this is stuff I got to write for the first time as well, and I got to spend 6 months doing it. There was no kind of pressure for time, and got to go to Nashville and stuff like that. And I think that's where the kind of country influence, when I got out there, I was like, oh, this is amazing. This is the type of music I want. It's quite up-tempo. It's quite, lyrically, it's quite positive. And it was just...
I'm glad you're positive, because I'm sure there was a time in your life where you wondered, would you ever perform again, whether you ever could have been positive again. You had immense pressure. You had all those years with Westlife. You had all those earnings come in, and that's enough. You invested them, or maybe unwisely, maybe wisely, who knows, but there's an economy crash, and you're one of the victims in that.
And I think that's what has kind of made me positive, because I was quite in a scary negative place for a few years, 3 or 4 years. It was it wasn't easy, but you gotta, you just gotta pick yourself up and go, right, I've got the stuff that's important to me. I had a great marriage and 3 healthy children. I was like, I'm getting a chance to sing again. I just start again, and I think that's why the whole album is very positive, because I want to write about all the kind of happy stuff in my life.
Yeah, and you're older and wiser.
Older and wiser, definitely, yeah. Sticking to singing, I think, from now on, without a doubt.
But what would you say, because there's going to be all these young lads that start out in these bands, whatever the bands are, One Direction, whatever, it all comes out.
Instant fame, don't they?
And instant money.
That goes with it. And it always breaks up.
It does, yeah.
It's a good point, and I think for us, it was very similar. Westlife was very, very successful very quickly. Financially we were doing very well, but you're 25, 26 years old, you're kind of going, right, the band might not last forever, and you kind of go, I need to invest this, and I invested in property and basically just lost it all.
When I last sang, I'm a bit of a singer myself, for
Are you quite listenable as well?
Not really. Earplugs in, yeah.
Listenable, that's debatable. That's maybe debatable.
Don't make you show it.
But one thing is, I can see that I've obviously influenced you, because when I appeared on Newsroom's Got Talent, Shane has copied my hairstyle.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I saw a picture of that on Twitter. Yeah, I'm going for the wee Elvis. Yours is a bit higher though.
Yes, a bit higher.
I took it down purely for
mine. Wasn't my own.
I didn't want to copy.
That wasn't the difference. So. That is Shane Filan, and You and Me is his debut album. He's 2 singles out from that, and we thank you very much indeed. We hope it goes so well for you, and I'm sure it will.
Luck.
Thank you very much. Thanks a lot.
Cheers.
Thanks, Amy.
Thank you very much indeed. Doors to Manual, cross-check. That's it from us. Charlotte next.